Hey everyone, Denise here from Sewlimitless, and in today's video I'm going to do a little book tour. I've been asked about all the different sewing books I have, so today I'm going to take you on a little tour of my bookshelves and show you how I store my Threads magazines and some of the Berta style magazines that I have, and show you some of the books that I have as well. So let's get started. First of all, welcome back to the channel. If you are returning, if you are new here, then hi, my name is Denise, and I'm going to show you the shelves in my sewing room and take you on a little tour of the books that I have here and the ones that I use the most often. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, well, we'll start here. I use these magazine holders. These are, I don't know if any of you remember old Vogue sewing magazines. These are the ones that I've kept, that I keep in this one. And this is another Vogue sewing magazines. I don't know if you remember those, but they were very good and really helpful. I was really upset when they went away. So I've got some books here. These are just different fitting books. The jeans book I really like. Fit and Sew Custom Jeans is excellent. I've done a video on that one. This is the Perfect Fitting book that I reference a lot. I've got some of Gertie's books, and this is bag making. I like to be able to get into the bag making. I haven't done it yet. These are my Singer sewing books. I'm sure you all might remember or have seen these. I used to get these out of the library many years ago, and then I was able to find them to buy some, so I've done that. I've got draping and fitting books here. That's mostly what's over here. There's not necessarily organization to this. I just know where things are, and so I try not to move them too much. I've got some of this one was my mother's old sewing book. This one is the Singer sewing book. That one belonged to my mom. I've also got, not up here, but I also have a alterations book that belonged to my grandmother, who did men's alterations as one of the jobs that she did at one point. I keep a binder with sewing articles and stuff, so that for fitting information, that kind of stuff, I've printed out information and I can go to this and reference it easily. I also have, this is a book that my daughter gave to me, Things We Love. It's a Kate Spade book. I love it for inspiration. It's really bright and colorful. It's got beautiful pictures. Same with this Paisley Park Archives book. This is for prints, really beautiful photographs and lots of inspiration in that as well. I don't know if you all, did you ever get these So Stylish? I've got a lot of stuff in here. So Stylish magazines. I loved having these things, and I kept them. Like, they were great for beginners, but they had a lot of really good information, general information and patterns and stuff as well, and ideas. And so I've always kept those. These are different fit books. I've got some Kenneth King and different retro books. Vogue Sewing, Vogue Butterick, Step-by-Step Guide to Sewing Techniques. This fabric sewing guide, I don't think this is available anymore, but it's an excellent book. If you can find something like that, do it, because I think it's a great book to have. This Berta style book is also very good. So yeah, a lot of different books here that I have, and that's how I keep them stored. Berta style magazine. This is from 2017. I usually would keeping a year in each magazine holder. I've got some of the sewn magazines that I purchased. Those are there. And this is how I keep the Threads magazines, because they're all numbered, and so if you go to their archives, or if you're looking for something, you can look up an article and find the number. So that's all Threads magazines. So that's how I keep those. And these are not all the Berta style magazines that I have. Actually, the earliest ones I have are 2009. That's down here at the bottom. So I just keep crafting stuff and my thread, all that kind of stuff over there. Now, as far as the types of books that I buy whatever interests me. I mean, I have books on fitting and draping, and those are more like textbooks. Even though it's just me at home, I still want to learn how to do certain things. So those are the kinds of books that I bought for that. I also have books on fitting, of course, because that's always something that, even just sewing for myself, I need to know how to fit the clothes right. And certain situations or certain styles of patterns call for different situations. I may not be familiar with how to, fit a particular type of garment. So I've bought books on that. And then just like general books, I do have a couple of books about different types of fabric, different fabric options, like what is a good fabric for a particular thing. That is the Fabric Sewing Guide from Claire Schaefer. That's the book. I don't think it's available, which is a shame because it's an excellent book. It tells you about all the different types of fabric. It gives actual pattern examples in the book. And then, of course, how to, like basic sewing how-to stuff, whether it is making a welt pocket, which is something I always end up looking up or having to really focus in on. I've got some of the power sewing books by Sandra Betzina. And then just whatever interests me. Those are the types of things that I like to have because it interests me. The Singer sewing books, I don't use those as much anymore, but I kind of don't want to get rid of them just yet because I know they're hard to find. And I've collected those over the years. They are mostly fitting. Also, not strictly just sewing books, but books that give me inspiration for different ideas, even whether it's color combinations or whatever. Inspiration and information types of books is what I have, and I actually would recommend anyone to have those types of things as well. I mean, being able to look at things online is great, but it's not always the most practical because we live in a crazy world. If something happens, then you aren't going to be able to necessarily get the information, or you may not be able to get the information easily or whatever. I always like to just have something. I do the same with recipes. I like to have something printed that I can actually look at, and I always like to have actual books. So that's me. Yeah, I do have a lot of different books, and the magazines I've always just kept, and there's only so much new, I think, that they are going to offer as far as how to do certain things, because the techniques haven't necessarily changed that much over time. Yeah, so I just checked. My first Threads magazine was from 1998, and the last one that I got was in 2023. So that's a lot of years. Anyway, that is how I keep my books and magazines, and those are the types of things and some of the books that I have. Let me know if you have more specific questions. I didn't really show you what the books are because I don't know if you all need to see that. I like to show you the different types of things that I have and the things that I suggest that other people have, but that doesn't mean you have to have the same exact thing. Like I said, and then some of the things that I do have are not even available anymore. Let me know, though, if you have any other questions specifically as far as the types of books or particular things like that that you want to know. Otherwise, please give the video a thumbs up. I thank you for your time. Oh, please subscribe to my channel. I thank you for your time. Take care, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.